Hello friends, good morning. Welcome to my PCD Education YouTube channel. Today in this video I will discuss the first chapter of your class 9 English book. The name of the chapter is The Funtheyhad. This is a science fiction story which is written by Isaac Asimov. Look at the picture on your screen. This is Isaac Asimov. He was an American writer and professor of biochemistry at Boston University. He was an imaginary writer. He always thinking about future. Isaac's thinking was so ahead of his time. The Funtheyhad. This is a story. Through this story, the writer has tried to present a futuristic image of the world. He shows the scenery of the time of 2157, that is almost an event after 136 years later. Though he shows the event lately, yet he used all the sentences of this story in past form to show the digital age, or you may say new modern age, by the two characters Tommy and Margie. Tommy and Margie are the students of virtual school where there were no teacher, no school building, only there existed a mechanical like robotic teacher. It was not a man. But you are the students of a formal school where everything is exist like book, school building, teacher, friends, all are exist in a formal school, but in a virtual school there is no existence of anything. This type of school you are doing so fun, but in case of Tommy and Margie, they did not do fun due to virtual school. They were taught on the screen of computer or a television. Before move on to the lesson, please look at the picture below carefully. This is the picture. Have you seen the picture? In the middle of the picture have written schools of the future. This is your futuristic school. Here you can see at the left corner a boy was sitting in front of the computer. Guys, you may take it Tommy, and in the right corner a girl was sitting. You may take it Margie. Both are studying in virtual school. From the above picture we can say in future there will be no teacher, no school, no books. You will have to read on the computer or on the screen of a television. Now we are going to the story slowly. Look at the first point. The story begins with a diary entry of Margie. Margie wrote her diary on 17 May 2157. 2157, this is a year, futuristic year. Margie said that today Tommy found a real book. The book was very old. Margie's grandfather once said that when he was a little boy, his grandfather told him that there was a time when all stories were printed on papers. Both Tommy and Margie were reading the old book and turning the pages of this book. The pages of this book were yellow in color and crinkly, like folded type. Reading the book was so funny because all words were written in a similar way. They were not like a moving picture of a computer. Tommy guessed that he could throw the book anywhere, but in case of a computer, you cannot do this. Tommy also exclaimed that our television screen must have had a million books on it, and it is good for plenty more. I would not throw it away. Then Margie said she had also more books on the PC. Margie was 11 years old girl and Tommy was 13 years old boy. Margie did not see lots of books before. Margie was scornful about school. Margie did not like school because her geography mechanical teacher took test after test, but she did not get more marks because her teacher shown the geographical questionnaire for a little time. On the screen, she did not guess at once. She had been doing hours and hours until her mother had shaken her head sorrowfully and sent for the county inspector. The school inspector was a round little man with a red face and a whole box of tools with dials and weights. The school inspector gave her an apple, then took the teacher apart. Margie thought that her geography teacher would not come next time, but unfortunately he came after an hour. Then she thought that it was again large and black and ugly, with a big screen on which all the lessons were shown and the questions were asked. That was not so bad. Margie mostly hated the slot part where she had to put the homework and test papers. She put all the things which she taught at the age of 6 years old. The homework part was calculated by the mechanical teacher within a second. The inspector was satisfied with the result of Margie. All problems of Margie were told to her mother, Mrs. John, by the county inspector. Friends, remember that Mrs. John was the mother of Margie. Margie and Tommy are not the siblings. They were friends. They were neighboring friends. I don't think so. They were siblings. They were friends. They were neighboring friends. Both of them read in a virtual school. Then Tommy was talking with his friend Margie about the old school, like your present schooling system, where you are reading now. This is the present schooling system. This school is your formal school, but Tommy and Margie were read in a virtual school. Before everyone pronounced the words of a book carefully more about 100 years ago. At that time, they had a teacher. The teacher was regular and she or he was a man, not a mechanical teacher. Homework was also given to the students and asked questions to them, but Margie did not like a home teacher. Which one was a stranger? The teacher was unknown for her. They were talking about the formal school. At that time, Margie's mother was calling her to attend the school. Margie wanted to read the book later on after her school, but Tommy was not interested to her, and Tommy went away from Margie to blowing his whistle. You know the whistle? Whistle is one kind of instrument which we can blow to produce some sound. Look at the picture here. This is your present schooling system, and this is the virtual school of Tommy and Margie. They were reading the old book. This is the old book which was given to Tommy by his grandfather's grandfather. Then Margie went into the schoolroom. It was right next to her bedroom. Look at the picture of Margie's schoolroom. This is a virtual school. All are taught by computer or a television, where there was no teacher, where her mechanical teacher was waiting for her. She learned from the mechanical teacher from Monday to Friday except weekend day. Her mother thought that a small girl learned better if they learned at regular hours, that means in a fixed time every day. For a while, the mechanical teacher was teaching her about adding a proper fraction, and she also inserted yesterday's homework in the proper slot. Even though she was sitting in front of the computer, but she was thinking about the old schooling system they had when her grandfather's grandfather was a little boy. All kids came to school to learn their lesson all together. They enjoyed the school very much. They were sitting all together. Even they went away from the schools at the same time. They also learned same things at the same time. There were no difference. Everyone helped each other for their doing homework. Margie was thinking about how the kids most loved the school. She was thinking about the fun they had This was the full summary of the topic, the fun they had. So friends, which school is better for you, or which school do you like most, virtual school or formal school? I hope you will understand the topic. If you watch the video more than one time, you will be able to answer of any question from the story, the fun they had. So friends, please press the like button and subscribe the channel to get more videos. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to get immediate notification of my video. I always looking for your valuable comment to get motivated myself. Again, lastly, thank you for watching. That's it.